Marhaba, this is Talib, and welcome to the third part of my video series on how to make the most out of career fairs as a job seeker. Now, one of the things I observed job seekers completely get it wrong is during the greet and meet stage. So let's face it, the truth is a lot of job seekers, and we've seen this before, barely say hello, good afternoon, good morning, salam alaikum. And the lines we hear from job seekers are in the lines of, are you hiring? Do you have any jobs? Or where can I apply? Now, the only thing you'll get as a result of that is an email address that starts with info@ or careers@.com. And trust me, that's not something we want. We want a direct email address from the recruiter himself or herself. Now, one of the most interesting strategies or models, I didn't invent this model, but I read it, which job seekers could make use of when they visit the different employers, is called the kanab model. The kanab model stands for GNAP, which is G for greeting, N for name, A for your affiliation, and P for your purpose. So let me break this down quite quickly. So the greeting part is very clear, the normal stuff. When you say hello, you make sure that you say good afternoon, good morning, or salam alaikum, clearly, the positive tone, and look the employer in the eye with a firm handshake. Or if you're a lady who does not shake hands, you can just say that with a positive tone. The second part, which is the name, a lot of job seekers get it wrong. They don't mention their name. So when you say hi, my name is Sarah, hi, my name is Abdullah, try to mention your name when you introduce yourself. A for affiliation. So if you, for example, are a fresh graduate, follow it up with stating what's your background. So when you say, hi, my name is Abdullah, or good afternoon, my name is Abdullah, and I'm a graduate from University of XYZ with a degree in mechanical engineering. Now that is powerful. A recruiter knows what's your affiliation and where you're coming from. And the final one is P for purpose. Why you're here for, why you're visiting them. Now this is the most important part, because that's where you can impress recruiters. So what you want to do is, before you actually have a conversation with the recruiter, is try to understand a little bit about the company, try to understand what are you really interested in. So one of the things you can state as a purpose is you say, well, I heard that you're hiring young people in the fields of engineering, and I'm quite interested in learning more. Or if you're not sure about what the company has to offer, you can simply state, I'm interested in learning more about what you as an employer could offer me as a career opportunity. So don't forget the GNAP. Every time you meet an interesting employer, use that as an introduction. You'll leave an impression, and in that way, you might just end up with a direct email address or even a phone number to the recruiter who's in charge. So that's my last and final part in my video series on how to make the most out of recruitment fairs. If you're interested in learning more about the tips and advice I have for job seekers and employers, you can visit my website, which is www.talibbinhashim.com. Follow me on Instagram, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. Until then, stay strong and successful.